Yo, what's going on guys, Arekkz here, welcome back to another Monster Hunter video, and in this video we are talking about Monster Hunter Double Cross. No, that is not a mistake, the Nintendo Monster Hunter Direct has just finished, and in that they announced Monster Hunter Double Cross. It is a continuation from Monster Hunter Cross, so for those of you guys in the West that is Generations, and it adds loads of new stuff. Now playing in the background is the first trailer they showed, followed by some gameplay. I'm going to give you guys all the information you need at the beginning, and then I'm just going to let you guys watch it out. Yes, it is in Japanese, so you might not necessarily understand it, but at least you can see the gameplay. So, here's what you need to know. Monster Hunter Double Cross is the name. Of course, there is no Western announced at the moment because this is a Japanese Direct. So, for the foreseeable future, don't expect any kind of Western announce. I have no idea whether we'll get this expansion. I hope we would, given that we have Generations, but at this stage, it is just Japanese. So, it's Monster Hunter Double Cross. It launches on March the 18th, 2017. Now that's an interesting date because we know that Nintendo Switch is launching in March, and while they specifically stated during this Direct, this is a 3DS title, it's not a Switch title, not a mobile title, they're not talking about Switch. It is a bit of a weird coincidence that it's so close to Switch launch, so I do wonder whether there might be a Switch version. That would be absolutely incredible. Be a way from Nintendo to kind of carry on 3DS and also push something to a new platform. It wouldn't be the first time we've seen, split releases, so that'd be cool. But either way, March 18th, 2017 is the launch date. The game will also be playable at an event in Tokyo on the 26th and the 27th of November, so I would say expect a demo at some point shortly after that, because that's how it happened last time. The game itself includes G rank this time round, so for those of you guys that said before, it stops at high rank, there is now going to be a G rank section to it, so expect new gear, new difficulties, loads more stuff to do. There's also a new village or a new hub. This time it's a series of floating balloons that are tied together, so this kind of like moves around and kind of, I suppose, think of it like the caravan in 4 Ultimate, so to speak. So this is now your hub. There are some returning monsters in the form of Barroth and Barioth. I am super excited about Barioth, that is one of my favourite monsters, so really excited to see that one. There are also 2 new flagship monsters. One of them is a deviant or a special variant Diablos, and the other one is a brand new monster that looks a little bit like it's got rocket boosters for wings. I'm not entirely sure what it is at this stage, but it does look pretty cool. There are also 2 new hunting styles on top of the existing 4, so Guild, Adept, Aerial, and Striker. The first new one is called Brave Style, and the more aggressive you are in combat, you basically have a meter that fills up, and when this meter begins to fill, you are effectively granted counters and powers as a result. We're not entirely sure to what extent, but that is what the gameplay shows. And the second one is a mystery for now, they're not saying what it is, but the image or the silhouette for it is a barrel above kind of a hunter's head, so maybe it's tied to bombing, who knows. Also, Prowlers get aerial and adept style moves, and your Monster Hunter Cross data will move forward. So if you play Monster Hunter Cross and you play Double Cross, then you won't have to start from Hunter Rank 1 again, you can just pick up exactly where you left off, so if you're at the end of High Rank, then you can jump straight into the new stuff. So, that is, super quickly, everything you need to know from the trailer. However, there is a second stream that is happening right now as I'm making this video, and that is about an hour long. They're going to kind of talk about some more stuff as well, so if there's any more information that surfaces from that, then I will make a second video to follow up later on today to tell you guys what you need to know. But expect over the coming weeks and months they'll be dropping, trailers, they'll be doing live streams and stuff, so I will have frequent updates for you guys to keep you guys up to date. But for the time being, that is Monster Hunter Double Cross, so I'll leave you with the rest of the gameplay. Hopefully you enjoy it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. If you enjoyed the video, then a like would be super appreciated. And take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.